All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Dylan,
Hi guys.
and today we are going to be talking about how Uber is getting sued for $300 million.
Yes.
This is the end of Uber, guys.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah, so before we get started, I just wanted to tell you guys about this awesome website and app called Solo.
Yes, they will give you $10 if you download this app right now, guys.
Yeah, we have a link down below that will get you the $10 for
You gotta
free.
link your gig account though.
Yeah. So basically what Solo is it's an app for gig workers, whether you do like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, any of that. You can download this app and it will help you file your taxes. It can help you like manage your schedule and your apps, especially if you do like multiple apps. They have pay guarantee. So they'll estimate your pay, and if you don't make that estimate, they'll send you the difference. So it's
Pretty
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
It'll help you track your miles and all that good stuff. So it's a really good app to get. So again, you can go in the link in the description.
And link your gig account because it's free $10.
Yeah.
And the next one, guys, is Play Octopus. Every Uber driver and Lyft driver should download this immediately right now because they're gonna pay you up to $100 per month just to put a free tablet in your car, and your tips will go up and your ratings will go up as well because passengers get to play games and win cash prizes. So you'll get more tips and more ratings. And it looks like this. So use our unique link below. And now they are also now nationwide. So if you've tried to sign up in the past and didn't work, do it now. Over 60,000 drivers are making up to $100 extra per month by
Oh,
putting in a free tablet. Okay, you ready to get started?
yeah.
Our first topic. Look at this. Want to read this?
Yeah. So why Lyft and Uber drivers did their largest strike ever? Wow.
I don't know why. They're fed up, I guess. Look at these guys. Would you stand out in the sun protesting for more wages?
No.
Why not? You don't think it's going to work?
Um, they've done a lot of protests and strikes and stuff, and it seems like it hasn't done anything. So,
You know, actually, there was a study that came out saying that Uber cut pay for drivers like over this past year.
oh,
So it's actually doing the opposite effect. But yeah, let's take a look at this. The protest spotlight gig workers' lack of basic labor protections. Can you read this?
yeah. So on Wednesday, Lyft, Uber, and DoorDash drivers mounted one of their largest strikes ever as part of a push for fair pay and better protections. The strikes, which took place in as many as 44 cities across the country, lasted at least 2 hours and featured drivers refusing to give rides while gathering at airports in cities including um, Chicago, Newark, and Philadelphia. Drivers are protesting the wages they're being paid, a lack of transparency around how pay is calculated, and concerns about abrupt account deactivations by the app.
Yeah, so this is on Vox, guys. So this is making major headlines. And I mean, it kind of, the protest kind of is working to get the word out there to the public, but the question is Uber and Lyft going to do anything about it? This is what some guy said right here.
Yeah, pay has gotten significantly lower in recent years. This is what an Uber driver said who planned to rally at Reagan Airport outside Washington, D.C. That's why people are super angry right now.
Yep.
Too many Uber and Lyft drivers are unable to spend time with their own children and loved ones as they work extreme hours in mobile sweatshop conditions with virtually zero protections on the job.
Mobile sweatshop conditions. Yeah, just quit Uber at that point.
Yeah, for real.
Go do TikTok shop full time. Okay, the next video topic, guys, is more than 10,000 London drivers launch a 300 million or 250 million euro.
That's pounds.
Pounds. Oh, that's pounds?
Yeah, like British pounds.
Okay, so it's not 300 million.
I think that's like
Oh yeah, I did look it up.
I think that's around
Oh,
300. Yeah.
312 million. Okay, anyways.
So individuals could win 25,000 pounds or more if they're successful in claim Uber broke taxi booking rules.
Yeah, so if you're a London taxi driver watching this video, you could get 25K pounds for this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So more than 10,500 of London's black cab drivers have launched a 250 million pound legal case against Uber, accusing it of breaking the capital's taxi booking rules and deliberately misleading authorities to secure a license.
Yeah. So basically they're saying, all right, yeah, you want to read this one?
Yeah, cabbies allege that Uber allowed drivers to take bookings directly from customers rather than through a centralized system, such as those used by minicab services, in a direct breach of private hire rules.
Yeah, they deliberately misled TfL about its booking model in order to obtain an operating license and take business from black cab drivers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean these things are pretty legit. Like, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Because I think this is like culturally significant to London, and I
Yeah,
think they should protect this because like I think it's just part of their culture. But like, or do you think these should be replaced by Uber drivers?
I don't think they should be replaced. Well, you could ask the same thing about like in New York.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But yeah, maybe the public does not care at all. So we
Yeah,
should interview some Londoner and ask them.
yeah.
Okay, next we have. Wait, what?
Oh, my session got canceled.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
the parent just texted me like
okay,
5 minutes ago.
okay. All right, sounds good. Okay, so this is a new video topic about a this is why self-driving cars are could not be used for Uber, right?
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
or why the problem with self-driving cars and why Uber and Lyft might not be able to do self-driving cars. So
yeah.
Izzy sent this video. Let's watch this, okay? Autonomous Waymo goes the wrong way.
What the? Oh my God. It's going the wrong way.
So it's driving the wrong side of the road. Oh, crap! Was that okay? Well, I guess we're not. Oh, what happened to the video? No, that's not the wrong one. Ah! Okay, let's go back to this one. Waymo's self-driving car. So, what do you think about this, Izzy?
I think like they should do more like tests with these cars or something because
Yeah,
imagine
no, it
if you're
wasn't
in
even legal that they could just drive on the road with no driver yet. Like, who's like, do they have a permit to do this?
I
They
don't
must.
know. Also, imagine if the traffic wasn't stopped and they just caused an accident.
Yeah, or like imagine right here, like somebody just turned the corner and was like, like the car wasn't there first, but then it turned and then it hit the car. Like,
Yeah.
be at fault. And you can see actually right behind the car, it's a green light. So
Oh,
like a car could see that and just start speeding going forward, and then all of a sudden a car's driving on the wrong side of the road.
so the car is safe.
So like imagine right now, like the car, from afar, you can see, oh, it's green light. I'm just going. But then all of a sudden you have a car driving the wrong way.
Yeah.
So The question is, is Elon Musk's robo-taxi going to do this? Or is it actually, because yeah, I mean, I drove the Tesla and I was using the full self-driving and it did almost crash one time and I had to take over. It almost went like drove into a curb.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, I was using it like pretty liberally. Like I was just like letting it do its thing. And like, oh, I wonder what it's going to do here. And then it was like legit going to like drive straight into the curb because it was like one of those lanes that it was like kind of ambiguous. Like it wasn't, there was like a few different lanes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, didn't go into the right lane, or the correct lane, I mean. Okay, the next video topic is Lyft Express Drive worth it? Is this one you picked out?
No.
Oh, I picked this one out?
Yeah.
Okay, is Lyft Express Drive worth it? Driving for Lyft. This is should you rent a car to drive for Lyft?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Drive and earn by renting a car through Lyft's Express Drive program. Using cars from our partners at Flex Drive and Hertz, it's never been easier to drive with Lyft, but it's never been easier, Izzy.
I just, what I don't understand is like, why do Uber and Lyft even offer this?
For people who want to work but they don't own a car.
Yeah, if you don't have a car, and like, why would you even want to do Uber Lyft? Like, why not get any other job where you don't need a car? Like, it literally makes no sense to me. Like, why this is even an option.
Izzy,
You
the
have to
truth is
pay so
coming
much
out.
money to work.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, yeah. I mean, you could argue the same thing though about even if you do own the car, because you're putting all the expenses, all the car expenses, you're like paying for all of that to work too, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, like with this, like, okay, let's say you're financing a car. At
Yeah,
least like at the end of the day, you get to keep it. Or like if you decide to quit Uber and
yeah,
Lyft, you
it's
still
true.
have your car. But if with this, it's like you just
But yeah, but a lot of other jobs too, though. Like, let's say if you're working in construction or something, or like you're working, I don't know, you're like a farmer or something. I don't know, you're in the fields. Like, or let's just use construction. You work for a construction company. They usually will provide some form of stipend. If they don't give you like a company truck, they'll like if you're using your own truck, they give you extra money to cover the cost of that truck.
yeah.
There's no other job that I know of where they're like, you have to drive. Like, imagine you're working construction, they're like, you have to drive. I mean, that's not a great example because you're at the job site like for way longer. But they even still like it's a decent amount of driving and they still provide. It's way less than doing Uber and they're still paying for that because they know it's like a real cost.
Yeah, even for like some of these like outside sales jobs where you have to be driving,
Yeah.
they'll sometimes these companies will give you a company car or they'll pay for like things for your car.
Yeah, exactly. So this is how much they cost. You could get a premium electric vehicle for only $319 a week. That's only like 1,300 bucks a month.
Only that's like
Well,
rent for an apartment.
yeah, and you
Plus
have to
these
apply,
guys,
and they might reject you as well.
yeah.
They might not even accept you. A midsize one, 164 a week. I think this is cheaper than Uber though, because the Uber ones, I don't think they had an option for 164 a week
It didn't, but this is before fees
and
too.
taxes. Yeah. Displayed pricing is not final and subject to taxes and fees. Frequently asked questions. What's Express Drive? It's a program that helps people rent a car with Lyft. You know, actually, I met a lot of drivers when I take Uber and Lyft as passengers who they're like, oh, this is a rental. I'm using this to drive for Lyft because I don't have a car. And they're like, I just drive. Some of them say, oh, I just drive like 2 days a week to cover it, and then I just use it for personal use after. So they're like basically getting a free car, but they're like obviously working to pay for it.
So it's not really free.
Well, then instead of like buying a car, they'll just use the Lyft Express Drive. So that's how they, afford the car. But they'll just work like a couple days a week to like pay for it. Because look at this one, 164 a week. You could make that in one day doing Lyft. So let's say you just, okay, I'm gonna drive 1 day a week to pay for it, and then the other 6 days now I have a free car.
But it's not okay, then what makes it any different from like financing a car?
The difference is the maintenance is covered and all the oil changes and everything is covered. And if anything happens, you'll get a new one. So you don't need to pay for any of that stuff. You just need to pay gas.
I still think like 164 a week is still a lot. Like my
Yeah.
car payments are like more than half of that.
Yeah. But like let's say that you can make 164 bucks in like one evening. You drive from like 8 p.m. to like 4 a.m. on like a Friday night. I don't know. I think if you could make that in one Friday night, maybe it's worth it. And then there are other 6 days of the week you have a car that you can use at your own disposal. That's my argument. But I personally wouldn't do it, but I do know people who do that.
Interesting.
Is there a deposit required? Yes, there is. How much you got to cash out?
I think it's like $50.
Oh, that's not bad. Is there an age requirement for Express Drive? 25.
I'm not old enough.
Yeah. It's Lyft safe? I hope so. Okay, anyways, comment below if you think it's worth it. Personally, we give it a no, it's not worth it. But in some occasions it could be. Okay, look at this one. This is the video topic on this one is meet the Uber driver who makes $3,700 per week driving for Uber Black. So we actually had I posed this question in the Facebook group. What's the most money you've ever made as a week in a Uber or sorry. Can you read that? Can you read this?
What's the most money you've made in a week as an Uber or Lyft driver? Wow, I got a lot of comments.
If I highlight this, that's your cue to read it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just having an off day today.
3,170 hours.
Wait, where was the 3,700? Somebody commented they did 3,700 bucks.
4,300?
Yeah, this guy. Oh, here we go. This was the one. Carlos, and I trusted him because he's a top contributor in the group, so he's got to be legit. Look at this. 3,700 bucks in 1 week on Uber Black and Black SUV. Then after that was that word. We're not going to say that word. Then after that was like 22 hundo. So this dude made 3,700 bucks in a week.
But that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, but still, it's possible. But apparently this guy, Enabulele, Austin, big guy. He's not a top contributor though, so I mean, I don't know.
He could be lying. Maybe we should interview him.
Kaya Ruth only did she did 1350. That's really good. Oh, is another top contributor. Guys, join our Facebook group because apparently people are raking it in. Oh,
yeah, we have it linked down below.
Yeah. So I commented, how many hours did you work? He said about 10 hours per day, and that was from Monday through Sunday. So he did 70 hours a week on Uber Black and Black SUV.
So yeah, if you want to throw away your social life, then...
And he's in Texas. Well, yeah, I mean, for 1 week, though. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, let's say like if I don't know, maybe you're like short on rent and you gotta pay rent in like a week or
Yeah.
something, then you could just easily like make that money.
Yeah, look at this guy. I've made a little over 2,400 bucks a couple times. Haven't yet pushed for 2,500. In certain cities where the cost of living is insane, you can make 2K a week. I made 2,100 last week. How do people make so much money? They just drive too much or what?
Yeah, I think you gotta drive a lot,
Yeah.
like over 60 hours.
This guy said he made $1 million. I don't know if I trust him, but he is verified, so. He said he made $1 million in a week? No, he's got to be trolling, right? Or do you think he's serious? Because he is verified.
He might be serious.
Interesting. This guy lost 500 bucks. Well, Unger. I honestly believe it. Okay, anyways, so it is possible, guys, to make 3,700 bucks a week doing Uber Black, especially if you live in a busy market like Miami, where there's a lot of sugar daddies and a lot of people who have money who want to show up to the club in the Uber Black.
Yeah, Miami spring break is probably a good time to drive.
Yeah, type of clients do you think are doing Uber Black? Definitely sugar daddies. Definitely
Maybe just
some,
like high profile people.
yeah, celebrities usually have their own drivers though. Um
Yeah, but if they're like on vacation somewhere, or I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, they're just like not like celebs like Drake or Kanye West, but
Yeah,
like maybe
like
like
B-list.
an NBA player, like NBA players are like
Yeah.
people who just have a crap load of money, but they're not like yeah, they don't need their own driver. This guy made 4 grand in a week. Holy moly.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. So, how do can you change it so it's just us talking or no? Or
I
should
think
I?
the only way you can do that is to stop sharing your screen.
But that's not going to stop the recording, right?
I don't think so, because I'm recording
Okay,
from
let me
my.
sharing for a second. Okay, what does it look like now?
It looks like,
Looks fine.
yeah. Oh, together mode?
Is that what you're on?
What happened?
I don't know. Okay, this is fine. You ready? Can you make us a little bigger or no? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so this one, guys. Oh, all right. So this video topic is here's how to drive for Uber and Lyft at the same time. So if you're an Uber driver or a Lyft driver and you want to make extra money, one good way to do that is to drive for both apps at the same exact time. But you might be wondering, how is it possible to drive for both two apps at the exact same time? Izzy, do you think it's possible?
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, okay? So basically, let's back up a second. If you're driving for Lyft, like I have many days, I've spent many of my days on this God's green earth driving for Lyft, okay? Many a days. And during those times, I had to wait a long time too. I had to wait in between, sometimes for 30, 40, sometimes an hour just for a ride. Because, not every time, there's other drivers out there. Sometimes it's slow, whatever. Now, how much money are you making when you're waiting, Izzy?
0.
Zero. Good job. You got that one right. You get a gold star.
Nice.
And but now imagine that while you're waiting for a Lyft ride, you're also waiting for an Uber ride too. So statistically, what's going to happen? Your wait time's going to cut in half, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now instead of waiting, let's say 30 minutes for a ride, you only wait 15. Now all of a sudden, or maybe it's 10, maybe on average it's around 50-50, maybe it's whatever. Maybe there's Uber is more popular in your area, so it goes down to you only wait 5 minutes per ride. Now all of a sudden you start minimizing your wait times and you're getting more rides. Yeah, you're splitting up your pay from Uber and Lyft. It looks like you're making less. It looks like you're making less per app, but in total you're making more. So the way you want to do that is you essentially log on to both apps at the same exact time. And as soon as you get a ride request from one, you go to the other app and you just decline, you go offline on that one. Now, there will be times when you're getting double ride requests at the same time. And at this point, that's good news because yeah, you're going to have to decline one. Your cancellation rate's going to go up a little bit, but you can pick and choose which ride's better. And so that's how you make the most amount of money doing Uber and Lyft at the same exact time. Izzy, what do you think? Was that a good lesson?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea because then time is money.
Exactly.
You're not wasting any time. So that seems like a good idea.
100%.
But
Okay.
like, don't get confused doing like, what if you forget to like go offline, like turn one on? Because you can't have them both running at the.
Yeah, you gotta turn one off.
Yeah.
You gotta turn them off as soon as you get a ride
Oh,
from
okay.
the other one. Okay, so now we are starting the next. Oh, can you go back to the share the screen mode?
You have to share it.
No, I did.
Oh.
For the camera angle.
Oh. Can you see it?
No, are we good?
On my end, I can see it.
Okay, so this is the next one.
Uber CEO says minimum wage law in Seattle has hurt the people that it's supposed to protect.
Huh. This just came out today.
Yeah.
Minimum wage law in Seattle has hurt the people. So the Uber CEO guys, he's finally exposing the truth. He all of a sudden now really cares about drivers. After all this time, he finally came out today, my friends, and he cares about the drivers. Y'all know how much money this guy is worth? Dara Khosrowshahi net worth. Take a wild guess. This dude.
2 million.
Huh?
170 million?
According to this one, yeah, he makes $42 million a year.
Oh my God.
He sold Uber stock worth $79 million.
He's worth at least 215 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, this one says 250 million. Yeah, this guy's so rich.
That's a
But
lot of
how does he make his money? He makes money off of like everyday people. Basically, I mean, yeah, like people who like rent their cars to drive for Uber, like that's how he makes his money off every little ride. He gets a little bit of a cut. Anyways, this guy, I personally feel like he's a little bit out of touch. Like I don't think he's the best person to be the CEO. But I don't know. Maybe he does really care about drivers. Let's read this part.
Yeah, so the Uber CEO said he's expecting a positive outcome from a potential vote this week in Seattle to move forward with a proposal that would revise recently implemented minimum pay requirements for food delivery drivers. So the controversial minimum wage standards were a topic of discussion during Uber's quarterly earnings call with analysts this morning, demonstrating the attention on the regulatory debate over driver pay happening in Seattle.
Yeah, so Uber and DoorDash responded by adding a $5 fee for every single order.
Wow.
Demand has dropped considerably since then. Yeah, no duh.
Yeah, order volumes decreased 45% in Seattle.
And what do you think happens to the drivers? They get less pay.
Yeah.
What an absolute joke. DoorDash said the current minimum wage law in Seattle requires a company to pay drivers $26 an hour of active delivery time. So that's only times when that's while they're not waiting.
Yeah.
So
And before you pay for miles. Or
yeah.
okay, anyways. And before tips.
Uber and Lyft are also fighting new driver wage regulations in Minnesota, where the companies have threatened to leave. Yeah, it's exactly right, guys. If Uber and Lyft have to pay drivers more, they go, we'll just leave the area. What a joke. All right, moving on to the. Is that you?
Yeah, sorry.
Moving on to the next one. Oh, so you think that's gonna be the end of Uber?
Oh,
Well, in
no.
Minnesota, it literally could be because they threatened to end it.
Yeah.
This is the end of DoorDash. Whoa, this actually could be the end of DoorDash.
Yeah, so Uber and Instacart formed an alliance and they're trying to take down DoorDash.
That's insane.
This came out yesterday.
Yeah, guys, if you're a DoorDash driver, you could be losing your job very, very soon because Uber and Instacart are teaming up.
Wow.
That's kind of interesting that they're teaming up.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Instacart is now offering restaurant delivery through Uber Eats on its app.
I honestly feel like Instacart and Uber Eats are like the same freaking thing. Like they
Yeah.
all just pick up stuff from place and then go like, what's the difference at this point? Because you can get groceries through Uber Eats easily.
Yeah, and it's saying this is how Instacart is expanding its business beyond grocery delivery.
Oh, they're doing restaurant. Why don't they just add restaurants in their app? Why do they have to go through Uber Eats to do that?
I don't know. I guess did Uber buy Instacart or they're just like joining together or what? Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe Instacart like they just want to get all the partnerships like quickly instead of reaching out to the restaurants themselves. The
Yeah.
partnership represents a threat to DoorDash, Uber's CEO Koshasari told Bloomberg. Yeah, this is where his true colors come out. He goes, yeah, we're going to take over. We're going to build an empire. It's also the latest way that Instacart is expanding business beyond grocery delivery. We already saw that. You can now get restaurant takeout through Instacart thanks to a new partnership with Uber Eats. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. One more freaking app to get restaurant delivery. There's only 7 of them so far. We needed an 8th one.
Yeah.
How many are there? There's DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates,
Grubhub.
Grubhub, DoorDash. Did I already say DoorDash?
I know there's more.
Deliveroo is another one. There's like, I don't know. There's so many at this point.
Yeah. Oh, users. What?
This, are you gonna read this?
Yeah. Okay, users of Instacart Plus, the company's paid subscription service, will get free delivery on restaurant orders over $35.
So comment below. Do you think this is gonna end DoorDash? You could say that we're a threat to DoorDash, both independently and teaming up as well, Uber CEO said. Yeah, comment below your thoughts, guys. Now, Uber safety. Did you find this one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on here?
So Ryan was on his way to pick up a passenger last Thursday and ended up getting hit by a drunk driver.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I walked away and the other guy went to jail.
Wow.
Yeah,
Counting my
guys,
blessings I can because it could have been
if
a lot worse. This is the reality of driving Uber. I was literally just talking about this the other day. You can be the safest driver in the world, but the fact of the matter is, guys, the more you're driving Uber and Lyft, the more chances you have statistically of getting into an accident by something like this. This is a really bad accident.
Yeah, like if you're on the road 70 hours a week like that other guy, then it just increases your chances of like something bad happening.
Oh, he actually caught on Dash. Oh, I don't know if we can show this. It's like really bad.
Oh, I don't know. Well, we're not live, so.
Oh shit.
Oh, the dash cam fell too, huh?
Oh, this is scary. Oh, crap. Oh, there's audio. Do you want to watch this or no? Holy moly.
That sounds
crazy,
bad.
right? Yeah. Wow.
Good thing the other guy went to jail.
That just got my heart racing. Praise Jesus, you're okay. We thank God for your life. Hard luck. Hopefully you're okay. Make sure you file against the drunk driver's insurance since he's at fault, not yours. Also claim lost wages for the number of days you weren't able to drive. Screenshots your weekly wages. Get a medical checkup too, even if you feel all right for documentation. Never answer you're okay when asked by insurance agents.
That's good. So yeah, guys, this is what you should do if you ever get in an accident that's not your fault while you're driving Uber. You could get compensated for the days that you can't drive because your car is wrecked.
Or low key from the emotional damage. Like if I got into an accident like this driving Uber, I'm like, I don't want to be driving anymore.
Yeah, I would be scared to like get back on the road.
Yeah, like like anxiety is a very real thing, and if you got into an accident like this, even if you have a car, like another car, like or after your car's fixed,
It gives you like PTSD to start driving again.
oh yeah, for sure. So just be careful, guys. And really, I mean, honestly, think twice about driving Uber. Like you need to recognize this, that it is a dangerous activity. Okay, Uber has been cutting pay. This you?
Yeah. So this person said, I used to get $40 to $60 from LAX to Anaheim, which guys, that's like an hour. Depends on traffic. With no traffic at all, I think it's like 40 or 45, but usually there's traffic. So yeah. Then he said, or he or she said, now I just canceled trip for $23. Time to start looking for a normal job.
Yeah, go work at McDonald's if you're in a. Oh no, she is in California. So, dear anonymous member, you now can go work at McDonald's and make $20 an hour now. Go quit Uber and do this.
Yeah, and it's that they said Uber takes 50% now. And that they make $400 to $500 less a week now than they did before.
Yeah, man, I pretty much bailed. They've made it almost impossible. How does he know it's a man though? Because it's anonymous.
I think they're just assuming.
Yeah, man, I pretty much bailed. They've made it almost impossible to drive in LA anymore if you are a normal tax-paying citizen. The algos keep base rides at around 17 to 19 bucks an hour these days. Exactly, Brian Harris. Go work at McDonald's, bruh.
Yeah, you can make more than that, guaranteed.
Yeah, or Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out. I mean, let's just take a look. Top fast food restaurants in California. You can go work at any of these ones. Little Caesars, Round Table. Let's play a little game. Which restaurant would you want to work at? Oh, where are they?
Maybe like in
Jersey Mike's, yay or nay?
I mean, I'd say no to all of them.
Okay, well, you got to pick a couple.
Sure. I think it's fun to make sandwiches.
Wendy's?
No.
No, they remember the finger hole. They found a finger in the soup.
Oh.
Oh, what's this one? Round Table.
No.
A lot of grease. Too much grease. Little Caesars, nah. Too much grease. Del Taco, nah.
No.
El Pollo Loco.
Maybe.
Jamba Juice. Oh, that's a good one.
I would do
$20 an hour at Jamba Juice? You think it? I don't know. Is this considered fast food? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Baskin Robbins? Look at that person's finger. Holy moly. Like a couple extra joint there. Chipotle. Ooh. Got protein. KFC.
I wouldn't do KFC.
Panda Express, Pizza Hut, Burger King. Guys, all these places you can go work at for the most part and probably make $20 an hour. They don't even have In-N-Out on here? Okay, I would probably work at In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A.
I would do In-N-Out
over. Which is superior, In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A? You would or no?
I would, but okay, so Chick-fil-A, they got exposed for having like 52 different ingredients in their chicken.
Didn't they just change their ingredients?
Did they?
Yeah, like that was the whole controversy that they used to serve all organic chicken and then they just recently changed it.
Oh, I don't know. But anyways, I don't really eat there anymore just because of that.
Yeah.
In-N-Out's good. In-N-Out is like the healthiest fast food burger you can get.
Yeah, and you can have like you can just have like protein style burgers too if you.
There's like no fillers in the meat and stuff.
All right, this is the next video topic. The 10 best cars for Uber and Lyft drivers.
All right.
They said the Toyota Prius is the #1 pick.
Let's see why. So Toyota Prius is good because it's hybrid, so it has excellent fuel economy. You won't run out of gas fast. It says annual costs in the first year are expected around $155. That's for maintenance costs. That's really cheap, actually.
Yeah.
The fuel economy, 51 to 58 mpg. That's really good.
Yeah,
Wow.
58 is great. Mitsubishi Mirage G4. What's a G4?
I don't know. I've never heard of this car.
A Mitsubishi Mirage.
I feel like I don't see a lot of Mitsubishis out anymore.
Yeah.
At least not in this area.
Because it's the average 10-year cost to own is only $5,000, so around $500 a year.
And the miles per gallon is pretty good too, 35.
Yeah, 35 to 41. That's really good. Toyota Camry. I don't know. I think this car would look a lot better if it was black. Like I don't like red cars because they get pulled over more.
Oh.
Toyota Camry's low operating cost and reliability make it a great choice. Fuel economy 28 to 39. It's quiet, comfortable. It's definitely a plus if you're going to be spending a lot of time driving strangers in it.
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic's probably this car is the most reliable long term. It's probably going to get you to 250 or 300,000 miles. So this is like if you're going to drive Uber for a long, long, long time, or you don't mind putting an extra 100,000 miles on your car and then you want to use it for yourself later, get a Honda Civic. Nissan Sentra. These are nice cars. I don't have any complaints about this one. I've driven a Nissan Sentra before.
Oh, okay.
Toyota Corolla, another example of a car that will last so long.
Yeah.
And the insurance is super low on this.
Wow, $11?
That's the average cost to insure is only $11 to $98 a month.
Oh, wow.
Honda Accord, same thing. These ones will last really long.
Yeah.
Nissan Versa, I don't know. I don't know how long this one's lasting. But again, the insurance is really cheap on this one. Only $11 a month to $101 a month. I need to know what insurance carrier they are using.
Yeah, for real. My
$11
insurance is
a month.
like over $200 a month.
Huh?
My insurance is like over $200 a month.
Oh yeah. It's probably because you're like super young. Toyota RAV4. This one's good because it has extra room for your passengers' luggage and stuff. Or groceries if you're doing Walmart pickups.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can also do Instacart with this one too. I mean, you can do Instacart in any of these ones, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
We did Instacart in your car, right? Or was that Walmart?
Oh, that was Walmart Spark. Yeah.
Nissan Altima. This is the car I'm currently driving.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You think it'd be good for Uber?
Huh?
You think it'd be good for Uber?
Yeah, for sure.
It's good.
Yeah. So, anyways, the insurance is a little bit more pricey though, starting at $25 a month up to $95.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically all these are good. I personally would say that the Honda Civic is probably the best car, though. What do you think?
Yeah, Honda Civics are good. Well, I think the Prius is the best. It's #1.
Or what about a Tesla?
Um,
I think a Tesla Model Y, because for Tesla Model Y, it's a cheaper option, and you can use it to drive Uber Black.
really?
Yep, it qualifies for Uber Black.
Oh, only 31K for 2021 Tesla?
Yeah, Carvana has pretty good prices.
Wait, then how much would a Model 3 be? Like less than that, right?
Yeah, I've been looking up hella Model 3s on here. Yeah, look at this. I mean, that one is 88,000. This one's good. 2019, 23,000,
That one only had, yeah.
57K miles.
Hmm.
Standard range plus. Yeah, I mean, out the door, you're looking at 26K after fees, taxes, and title. So not horrible. Let's look at the cheapest one. 22, but it has 80,000 miles. Yeah, that was almost one of the cheapest ones. Or you can go on another site called Hertz and look up. They're offloading a lot of their Teslas right now because they bought a ton and now they're selling a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not Model Y. Yeah, you can get there's like similar pricing around like 20 to 23,000 for like the cheaper ones. But these all have high mileage. But you can set the mileage for like what's the most you would get on a Tesla? Probably like what, 60,000?
Yeah. Yeah.
This one
65.
has 59,000 miles for 24K.
Hmm.
But it's new. It's a lot. It says 2023 though, as opposed to this one, 2019. But they're honestly probably pretty much the same. I would probably, yeah, I don't know. Oh no, they're the same price, right? Pretty much.
Almost.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next video topic, which is Uber Eats pay cuts.
So someone posted in the subreddit Uber drivers, this is getting progressively bad.
Are
And they
drug
showed
addicts with cars keeping the prices low?
what? Okay, so this is saying this is a 48-minute total trip of like,
11 miles total.
yeah, when they're picking up Burger King and then delivering it. And it's saying the pay is $6.
Bruh.
That's like, that's almost for an hour. So that'd probably be like
Yeah, what's the
$8 an hour.
What is that? So it was 48 minutes divided by what, 6? That would be 80 cents per minute, right? Is that how it works? No. What is it? Did I do that wrong? 6 divided by 48. And then this times 60. Is that how you get the hourly rate?
I don't know.
$7.50 an hour. Okay, sorry, I had to do that real quick. $7.50 an hour. That's only it. That's only if you. I mean, there's no way you're gonna get another like immediate one back to back. I mean, you could, I guess, but you also have to go inside Burger King and pick it up and park and all that stuff too. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's all day where I'm at. Look, so all these guys, they're saying it's everywhere, guys. 40
Yeah.
cents a mile per driving. This offer is literally paying less than $2 per hour. Oh yeah, if you're accounting for how much mileage you're putting on. Because keep in mind, guys, the IRS, what is the IRS standard mileage rate for 2024? It's 67 cents a mile. So if you take that standard rate let's just say 0.67 times, how many miles was it? 11.3. It's costing you $7.57. That's what the IRS estimates. That's how much you're spending to drive 11 miles. So you're losing money on this one.
Yeah, and they have posted another photo too. Oh wow, $4 for 32 minutes.
Comment below if you would take these rides, guys. Uber Eats. I think this is the end of Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, this one. What to do when a passenger forgets something in the car? This is a great question, guys. If you're an Uber driver or if you're an Uber passenger, you want to watch this video. What do you do when you forget something in the car or if a passenger forgets something in the car? Okay?
Yeah. So this person is just venting about their experience with someone forgetting something in their car.
Hold on,
So
we get more coffee. Keep going.
they said, woman leaves her keys in my car last night. I contact support and try to call her several times, but it keeps saying the phone number won't connect, so nothing I can do. Get up this morning to find they had called me 3 times overnight while I was asleep and left me the rider's number. I texted her, told her I had the keys, but I would not be back in that area until this evening as I work a full-time job, but she was free to come and get them at my work. She was all pissy about it, saying she could not get into her apartment, blah, blah, but not my fault. Nor am I going to take off my full-time job to drive an hour to take her keys back to her. Finally, she said she was going to come and get them. Okay, fine. Get to work at 8 a.m. and Uber starts blowing on my phone. They called me 8 freaking times and left 8 messages in 3 hours while I'm working, and I had already been in contact with the rider. Okay, so yeah, this is what you really do. Okay, if you're a passenger and you forget something in your driver's car, there's an option if you go to like help and like go to your trip that you just have, bless you. Then you'll have the option to contact someone, like your driver. And if you're a driver, make sure you answer that call.
Yep.
Or and then as a passenger, you have to pay $20, but the whole $20 goes to the driver.
One word of caution for drivers. If a passenger leaves their phone in your car, keep in mind that if it's an iPhone or there's or I don't know Android because I don't have one, but they can track your location. So just be a little cautious of that because if you go home and you have one of your passengers' phones, they know where you live basically.
Yeah.
There have been like dangerous things that have happened. Passengers will show up at the driver's house asking for their phone back. So just be wary of that. Like check your car like after every ride, make sure nobody left anything.
Yeah.
Or if you're really suspicious, like maybe the passenger is creepy and they leave their phone in the car and you're like, I don't know why they left their phone in the car. Turn the phone off so they can't track you anymore.
I wonder if anyone has ever left put an air tag in someone's car.
100%. I would be willing to bet money on that. People are crazy. People are insane.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stalkers out in the world.
Yeah.
A lot of people in jails. Like people are not everyone's good. Okay. Yeah. Let's do the next one. So just be careful out there, guys. This is a deactivation from Uber. Wow.
So Ron Bostic got fired this week, aka deactivated over a Class C Mr.
Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor. Bruh. It's
misdemeanor 30 years old.
Bro, it is misdemeanor.
Yeah,
a minor wrongdoing, a non-indictable offense regarding the U.S. as less serious than a felony.
misdemeanor.
He got a misdemeanor. Okay, anyways.
So, after almost 8 whole years with Uber, they fire me over something I told them about when I was hired. Now, almost 8 years later, I get fired. How chicken shit.
We always talk about this, guys. Even if you got approved, Uber and Lyft continuously run background checks. Sometimes they miss stuff, and then later on they'll say, "Oh crap, we don't want somebody who." Well, obviously, I don't know what Ron did. It's a misdemeanor. I mean, what are like examples of misdemeanors?
Misdemeanors.
Yeah, drunk driving, assault. Like some of these are reckless driving. Like, yeah, if they found this, like reckless driving, you don't want to, just like you don't want to have tickets and stuff. But it is strange though, for sure, Ron, that they didn't catch it at the beginning.
Yeah, it's strange that it took 8 whole years. Oh, someone else said they got deactivated after 9 years.
They're getting rid of all the long-term drivers. Yeah, there's some conspiracies out there that Uber doesn't like to have long-term drivers and they like to have new drivers.
Oh.
But yeah, so if you got deactivated from Uber, just go drive for Lyft or DoorDash or Instacart.
Yeah.
Now, this one is a Uber extra pay glitch. Look at this one. What's going on here?
So, I love when Uber screws up their pricing, and the customer only paid $11. Good for them and me. So, okay, it looks like...
this is the UberX share. I was just making a video about this. This is the Uber Pool one. They just relaunched Uber Pool, but now it's called UberX Share.
Yeah, so maybe there's some like bug fixes they need to do. Basically, for this 7-minute trip that was only 2.2 miles, this person ended up getting $46.
Whoa.
But the passenger only paid $11.
So, on the other hand, guys, $46 in 7 minutes. Let's do some quick math. So 7 minutes divided by, what did I say? $46. He's making 15 cents per minute. Is that right? So I suck at math. Izzy, help me out. Is it 46 divided by 7 times 60? Yeah, it is, right?
X.
So he made $394 an hour? No, that doesn't. Yeah, that's right? Okay, what's 60 divided by 7?
No, that is right.
8. So there's 8 so it would be this 8.5 times whatever he made. What did he make? 46.64. They're almost $400 an hour. This is how you guys make $400 an hour as an Uber driver. Boom. That's a good title right there. How to make $400 an hour driving Uber.
Yeah, just hope that the app glitches.
Do UberX share. That's crazy. So this is a Uber. Comment below if anybody else has gotten these glitches too. Someone said wait for the $43 adjustment. Negative. That never happens in Houston. LOL. That would be a good $3.42 for us. If nobody has accepted this person request in a while, Uber will sometimes bump the base pay up by like $35. Might just be the right place and right time for you. Oh, so he's saying, or she's saying, Jane Walsh is saying, dang, they've made 78,000 comments on Reddit.
What the?
This guy's got a lot of time in their hands. Oh, karma.
And
22,000
only since 2019, so that's not very long.
Spent a lot of time on Reddit. Anyways, they're saying that sometimes if nobody's picking up that person, they'll bump up the pay so that a driver does end up accepting that ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
How much does DoorDash pay? Let's see. This is an article. Wow, these are all recent articles.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
So this person tried delivering on DoorDash to find out how much DoorDash pays.
Yeah, I used to do these videos, these vlogs. I would go out for a full day and see how much I could make doing, like, I did Uber Eats, I did Instacart, Lyft, obviously, Uber, normal Uber, Walmart. I never did DoorDash though, so this is pretty interesting.
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah,
I'll
that's sick.
make a vlog. Okay, so this is what they found. And by the way, they worked in a suburb of Baltimore.
Ooh.
This is like your area can kind of like your pay can depend on your location. So, they made $86 over the course of 3 dashes, and those 3 dashes totaled 6.5 hours.
What? For only 3 deliveries?
So what's 86 divided by 6?
Bro drove in a pickup truck.
Yeah, they put 90 miles on their car at an average rate of 17 mpg with gas going around 360. They racked up $19 in fuel expenses. So after gas expenses, they earned $67, which was also $10.31 per hour.
But he didn't account for 90 miles. Putting 90 miles in your car, that the depreciation is going to go down on your car. You need to account for depreciation and wear and tear, my friends.
Yeah.
So it's really a lot less than 67. It's a lot less than $10 an hour. This is the problem, guys, with doing gig work, is that this is what Uber and Lyft and DoorDash want you to think you're making. They want you to only take into account gas. They don't want you to, oh yeah, wear and tear, depreciation, maintenance. They don't want you to think about, because those, you're gonna have to repair your car if you're driving so much.
Yeah.
It adds up for sure. So do you think it's worth it at $10 an hour, 10.31 an hour?
F no.
No?
No, you can just work at McDonald's and make more, like double that.
Well, not in California. I mean, only in California though.
Oh, okay. In Maryland, minimum wage is $15. So,
And they're saying it's not as flexible, but like, is it though? Because he had to drive 6.5 hours. I don't know how flexible you can be with having to work 7 hours.
yeah, you know what I don't understand? There are so many people who are like, oh, I don't want to give in to corporate America or whatever. Like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5, but then they're literally driving 12 hours a day, like 6 days a week. So it's like you might as well just work a regular job if you're going to be working those crazy hours. Like,
no, for real. Yeah. So anyways, that's how much he worked doing DoorDash, $10 an hour in Maryland. This just happened recently, so this is very up to date. Comment below how much you make doing DoorDash and if you would drive for $10 an hour. Customer tips made up half of his earnings. That's crazy. So if he didn't get any tips, he would have only been making $5 an hour.
wow.
Okay, the next one is Cybercab. Tesla new rideshare app's coming to take over. Oh, what the heck car is this?
That looks cool.
I think this is the new one that they're gonna be releasing. It's supposedly gonna be the cheapest option, like a $20,000 car.
Really? Cheaper than the Model 3?
Yeah. It's they're supposed to be releasing a new model that's actually affordable.
You should just get one of those.
Well, I think it's probably gonna take a while. But yeah,
Oh.
I probably would.
I would too. Like, I would wait for like after it's out for a couple years just to make sure that it doesn't have like issues.
Yeah.
And then
Sure, it's fine because it's all the same technology as the older Teslas.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel you. It'll probably just I think what basically the idea of it's not going to be super fast, like super crazy fast, and the range isn't going to be like super crazy long. It's just going to be like basically all the technology of Tesla, but like the least like, I don't know how you want to describe it, but like the least craziest features. I don't know. Just kind of like very standard across the board. So it's cheaper for them to make. So yeah, the Tesla Robotaxi, they're gonna call it the Cybercab. And this could be taken over Uber and Lyft.
Yeah, Elon
Gonna-
Musk. Elon Musk recently announced that Tesla's robotaxi will be unveiled in August. That's
3
only
months.
2 months away, yeah. Apart from that detail, the vehicle is largely shrouded in mystery.
Well, it's not the vehicle. I don't know who this writer is, but they're actually holding Teslas, and they're going to release all the Teslas when they launch. I know this because I talked to somebody at Tesla, and they said when people like return their leases, when they lease Teslas, they don't sell a lot of them. They just take them to a place where they'll be used for robotaxis later on.
Oh,
So they now have like millions of these cars that they're like ready to release. They're saving them.
mm-hmm.
So I think and it's any car made after 2017, basically, because those are the cars that are built with the full self-driving capabilities. So I think they're going to be using like Model X, Model S, Model 3s, Model Y. I think they're going to use all of them.
Oh, that's cool.
I really want to try out a Cybertruck though. I just wish they weren't so expensive.
Yeah.
I just want one for like the memes. Like it's not even something like that I would like. Honestly, I just wanted to make videos with. Like that's it, because it's gonna get more clicks.
Oh, yeah. Just rent one.
Let's see. The next video topic, is it worth it to rent a Tesla to drive for Uber? Oh, this is on the rideshare guy.
Yeah.
So did you want to say, is it worth it to drive a Tesla? Oh yeah, driving a Tesla for Uber, is it worth it? What do you think, Izzy?
No. Or it depends.
I think it is if your car's already, if you buy one like already very used. If you're driving a new one, like you're not gonna have the same expenses as a gas-powered car, but like the more miles you put on your car when you go to resell it, like the value tanks.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're buying a brand new car and you put 80,000 miles on it, what are you gonna sell it for? Like maybe like 15K? 20K maybe? Like I don't know. But if you buy a car for 22K on or 20,000 online and then you drive that for Uber, like I could see that. I don't know. Let's read this.
Okay. Uber's partnership with Hertz and Tesla is to provide drivers in certain cities with Teslas. This is part of Uber's zero emissions goal, and it made a splash in the news. So then they're asking, what's it really like to drive Tesla for Uber through a Hertz partnership?
Oh, I didn't know that they have a Hertz partnership.
Yeah, it's to rent one.
Interesting.
But it's like over 200 a week or something. It's like 300 a week. I don't know.
Yeah, you should just buy one at that point.
Yeah, for real.
And you can buy one from Hertz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the one I was just looking at. Hertz. You can buy an EV on Hertz. You can actually buy I would honestly recommend buying one of these cars. Chevy Bolt. You can buy like a newer, very new one with low miles for like 19K.
Oh.
This probably, guys, is better. Look at this one. 13K, 13,000 bucks for a car that only has 38,000 miles on it. And the range is like almost just as much as a Tesla.
Oh, wow.
These cars are like, honestly, I think this is like the best deal for a decent electric car. Like, yeah, it's obviously not as fancy and sexy as a Tesla, but like it pretty much goes just as far, the range. And it's like half the price.
Yeah.
If not less than half.
Even one from 2023, that's just last year, 16.5K.
Yeah. And I mean, it looks like kind of actually I was considering getting one of these because like they don't look this one actually looks like a normal car.
Yeah, it does.
That's the EUV. The EV, this is the one this kind of looks more like a little Honda Fit or something, which I personally, I wouldn't drive one of these.
What does the inside look like?
Like I couldn't picture myself driving one of these every day.
Same.
Yeah, they all look, they're like pretty normal. This one actually looks kind of nice. I mean, whatever, it looks standard. But
Yeah.
this one looks fine. Like this one kind of still looks a little like, but it's not as bad. It's the
Yeah.
EV. It's
Looks
like
like
the slightly bigger version.
SUV.
Yeah, like look at the difference here, real quick. I know this video is a Tesla video, but we got import. Oh, anyways. But yeah, or you can buy one. You can buy a Tesla on here too. $21,000 for one that has 86K miles. But it's a 2023. So I would probably recommend doing like something like this. If you want to buy a Tesla, if you want to use a Tesla, or like instead of renting one, but
Yeah.
weekly rate $472. Wow. After tax, look at this. So you know how they advertise, oh, this is the weekly rate, 334. After tax, it went up to 472.
Oh wow.
After taxes and fees, it went over $142 extra, $138 extra. So what do you think? Yay or nay on the Tesla?
It depends. I wouldn't rent one to drive for Uber or Lyft. I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, it's just like you're gonna put on so many miles on your car.
It's like unnecessary.
Also, I don't think electric cars are really built to drive that like because it's like the same thing as using your phone like all day long. Like it's gonna start giving you problems like the battery. I don't think it's built to be driving every single day 10 hours a day.
Yeah, true.
Like I think it's the car's gonna break, like the batteries might freaking explode. Let's see. All right, the next video topic. Here's how you can make $2,000 a week doing Uber.
Oh wow.
This is a guy who made $22.92 doing Uber in a single week. Oh, I think we looked at this one before. You want to read this?
Yeah, so I have been involved in the rideshare industry for quite a while. I still am an active driver on Uber and Lyft platforms with over 6,000 rides. I'm also a driver coach for new and existing drivers in Los
Oh,
Angeles.
wow. How does he coach drivers?
So this week I'm going to give my answer to the most popular rideshare driver question: how much can I make driving Uber?
Oh, this is Sergio. Is this the guy from the rideshare guy?
Which guy from the rideshare?
This guy. In the comments here. Sergio. Is that him? Because he works at rideshare guy. Like, he says he's a coach. Anyways,
Maybe.
this was 4 years ago, though. Okay.
Oh.
It's somebody else. So, I guess this guy made over $2,000 in a week.
Damn. Only $34 in tips though. That's not.
Yeah, it's kind of low.
Yeah, that's not very good.
But this is another week. This was the week prior, only $500. So you can see, guys, the difference between 1 week to the next week. It can vary drastically. Obviously, he only worked 17 hours as
Yeah.
opposed to 44, but still, you can see the hourly, like, he basically worked twice as much, but made almost 4 times as much.
Oh wow.
So it just depends. Uber is very inconsistent. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Yeah.
And Now, this is the last video topic. There are now 2 new rideshare companies that could take over Uber and Lyft.
Oh, wow. So, wait, oh, it says 3, but it only names 2. Okay. Uber Lyft alternatives plan to launch in May. State lawmakers advance new rideshare bill. So it's saying 3 alternative rideshare companies, Move and My Wheels, received approval to operate in Minneapolis and expect to launch in mid-May.
Where's the third one?
Yeah, I don't know. Huh, that's cool.
This is the CEO of Move. Interesting, guys. We need to review this app, Move. Maybe we can reach out to them and see if we can advertise them, because we're always looking to help out the smaller businesses.
Yeah, true.
And also, this is happening in a state where Uber and Lyft were threatening to leave too, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Or was that Minnesota? I don't know. I got those two mixed up.
Oh, but Minneapolis is in Minnesota, right?
Probably. They have the same, like, almost similar spelling.
Or I don't
know. Okay. More than 10 rideshare companies expressed interest in entering the local market when rideshare giants Uber Lyft said they would cease operations in the city. Oh, yeah, so it is the right one. That was the right one I was talking about. Local debate took a turn on Monday when state lawmakers announced they had agreed on a new payment formula that would be included in a rideshare bill. Legislation calls for paying drivers $1.27 a mile and 49 cents a minute. Interesting. So, oh yeah, here they are. There's 3.
Oh, okay. So there's Move, Rides, and My Wheels.
That's an interesting way of spelling rides.
Yeah.
Rids.
Or they're just trying to be creative, I guess.
Maybe it's pronounced Riz with a silent D.
Maybe.
I'm very happy. I think we're the first ones they've approved. So these random, like, are they just starting up apps like out of nowhere? I've never heard of ones.
I've never heard of it either.
What is that? Maybe they're
No,
not.
this isn't the same. This has an H.
Yeah, this looks like it's Swedish or something.
These are all My Wheels with an H. Like, this is from the Netherlands. This is not the same one.
Meals on Wheels.
It said, go scroll up and click on search instead for.
Oh, not that one. Here we go. My Wheels. There we go. They need a new website. I'll take that.
They need a new logo too.
Holy crap, this logo sucks. My Wheels. Why did they circle the E's?
Because those are wheels. They're wheels.
Oh. It looks like my wool, but nothing like there's no
this font is terrible too. Like for a website.
Let's look up Rids. Rids. Oh, this one's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one they invested some in their design department. A little bit.
It still could be better.
Yeah, honestly, having an entire like city skyline in your logo is like a little extra.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit unnecessary to do, because imagine like it's just not like it's just a lot.
It's not something that's just like quick and easy, like Uber. It's just Uber.
Where's the app?
You want to change? We heard you loud and clear. Rise is transforming the rideshare industry on how drivers get paid.
I don't want to get copyright for that music. But looks interesting. That one looks more promising, honestly, than My Wheels, but
yeah.
who knows? Maybe they'll hire a designer.
Move Financial?
Move. I feel like I've heard.
Oh, this one looks good. This looks like better than the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, it's in India?
What?
Donate. Someone donate.
They should go on a Kickstarter or something. I don't understand. Like,
Oh no, this is not it. This is not it. Here we go. Movemo. This is it.
are you
No,
sure?
is it? Yeah, this is a rideshare app in Minneapolis. Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe they're just like a younger startup. Anyways, guys, these are the 3 new apps that could take over Uber and Lyft. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Any final updates, thoughts?
No.
All right, thanks for watching.